What's going on, you guys? It's me, AnarchYxNinja, and today we're going to be reacting to the Battlefront 2 gameplay that they're going to be showing on the live stream. So we're going to watch it live. I have not seen anything, and it's live. You can see over in the corner, it's not even on Battlefront yet. We're just doing the intro now, get it out of the way. But let's see what we think about Battlefront 2.
Further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay, here we go. Finally, Battlefront. All right, let's see this gameplay. Let's see. I haven't seen any gameplay yet, so let's see what happens. I'm thinking of things. Alright. Okay. I probably left some of those comments. They're probably not showing those comments, but I have left some. Oh, look at they got stormtroopers. I want to be a stormtrooper. Got my attention.
Hello. I'm Janina Gavankar.
Good luck saying that twice.
Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad.
She looks
in
mad.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in games. That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story? We don't want to just relive the movies. We've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story.
Oh boy.
A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters while also introducing new ones. And just like Rogue One tells an essential Star Wars story ahead of A New Hope, Star Wars Battlefront 2 will tell a new Star Wars story that helps bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Cool. Still haven't seen Pancake Face, so it's still not.
But EA didn't just stop there. We loved the previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more.
I did.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title, with more than 3 times the content of the first game.
You get all the bit outside what I'll take it.
Now, I'm all about that couch co-op, and they're bringing it back with the return of Skirmish, so I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2. In multiplayer, there are more heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them. More space battles and starfighter assault, and deeper progression and customization, as well as content from across all eras. But, as we know, Star Wars is not just some checklist of great features. How does Battlefront 2 play? The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world, and they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all looking for. These Game Changers, they basically get tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out of Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game. Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I'd get an invite. That's true. So let's hear more from them about their time at DICE.
After the release of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have been more. And the good news is this, the developers have been listening.
I'm really excited to let the Game Changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right? Sorry? The clean UI look is going to stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working. Oh my God!
My first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are going to be in the game.
No! Earth Boss coming at me!
Oh, okay, Battle is close! We've got a whole bunch of new features. One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is the class system.
They split the
Ooh, he looks
characters up
badass.
into different classes.
They have different weapons, special abilities that you can customize.
It affects your health. It affects how you are going to support your team.
There's going to be more content. You're going to have to get used to a lot of new different techniques on how to play.
The gunplay and the weapons have completely been redone compared to the first Battlefront. Now there is a lengthened skill gap in it.
Feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far?
We're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to become not only heroes, but other things on the battlefield.
As you're helping your team play the objective, you gain these points.
There's such a plethora of things to spend it on, vehicles.
Or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is the level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own abilities.
Collaborating with the Game Changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody, it's like putting your footprint out there and saying, look, I'm part of this.
If I see Bodyguard in this trailer somewhere.
Everyone ready? So I'm going to participate in making the trailer. It's a whole different level of fantasy.
All right, recording.
So 3, 2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer gameplay.
Now the fun part. Hopefully. Oh, am I watching the movie or the game, man? Oh, that looks better. Moment I see clones, I'm happy. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Let's see what happens. Looks great, but
Sector is clear. Not clear.
uh-oh. Oh! I just came a little bit. Oh my god. About to hyperventilate. What are those dumbasses? I mean, it's accurate to the player base. Just kidding. Never.
All wings. We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give him everything we got.
Pancake Face better be flying that Falcon. If he's not in there, I'm not buying this game. Just kidding, I still would, but I'm just saying, I'll be disappointed.
Your next assignments, they are unusual.
Grab onto something.
I'm trying.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched that thing like 20 times backstage with my mom before this even started. My mom's here. Yes, it's a big day for me. I'm sorry. So. Okay. So we have even more exciting things for you. In just a moment, YouTube personality iJustine, shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE developer Paul Kesslin will showcase Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Bringing back all the fucking Black Ops 2 people.
We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match, Battle on Theed, and I'm going to take the 40th slot. We'll see. Okay, but you're not going to want to miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay? All the bells and whistles, all the newness. But before we take you there, another big Star Wars Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. Thought I wasn't going to turn up. Yes, I was. But I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda, we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2 alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Crate that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping some ass, it's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm excited. Let's play.
Okay, but did you listen? Finn and Phasma are headed to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday, and it
Brienne of Tarth will be in the game.
free. Yes. The team at DICE heard our feedback loud and clear on the previous Battlefront and are committed to keeping this community together with themed seasons of
gonna be a long
content
video.
post-launch for all players at no additional charge.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game. All post-launch
neighbors.
heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2.
All right.
Yes.
Feel like I'm in the audience.
EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card. So, let us recap. New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras. Space battles, split-screen co-op. And free content that will keep us playing together for years to come. Yes, right? Yes. Yes. I am so honored to be a tiny little part of this team making this amazing game. I can't believe they let me do this today. And I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now. So I'm going to go pick up my controller, and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, iJustine, and with me here today, we've got Golden Boy and Aslin, producer from DICE. What we got going on here today, guys?
We got a lot going on today. First of all, what we're going to see today is a 3-stage mode. It's our new gameplay. We'll be showing people going. The droids are attacking Theed. They'll be going all the way up the main pathway towards the Royal Palace. They need to escort the MTT tank. From there, if we progress to stage 2, the droids need to try to bypass security, make their way into the palace itself. If they're successful, they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will ideally try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there, needs to try to push them out and make that last stand.
Can we just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars? This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Are you guys excited? Man.
I am.
You guys got to come alive over here.
Oh, he can't hear me? Shit, I thought I was there.
We have some great game changers who are going to be competing here. And I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing back just yet.
Yeah, no, it's been super exciting, and we got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we're actually in the gameplay, and with somebody here who has actually worked on the game. So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right, and also we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a little while. It was VF Updates, Pool Shark, Moosel. We also have my boy Darkness, aka Dankness. He will be playing as well. We have Wesley, Master G, Star Wars.
What the fuck is this shit?
And some NBA.
Who the fuck want to see that? Get out of here.
But anyway, here you go. So
here's some NBA players.
Battlefront 2, folks.
All right.
Now this is awesome because essentially phase 1 you get to escort an MTT down the street.
That gun sounds awesome.
And the pressure is on for the clones. They have to hold back the assault here, Paul.
They do, definitely. The droids are sitting there trying to escort that MTT up the main pathway. If they're successful, we go into that phase 2. But right now, what we're seeing is some specialist gameplay from, I think, Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the specialists, and also you're going to see a couple different classes here. This class in particular that Massive G is using is the heavy class. Specialist, kind of your sniper, right? But the heavy class, what do they do here?
So the heavy class is great. They got a bit more health than your average trooper. They're also able to pop that combat shield, try to push into areas.
The map looks great, just like the lighting and everything looks really good.
One of our Vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy, but these guys are great at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be coming in, that Naboo N1 Starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here, trying to get some strafing runs in on those clones.
Oh, no!
Oh!
I can't make fun. That's me if I fly. I would do the same thing. I can't even. I want to make fun of him, but I'd be in the same. I'd hit that same thing.
We do. So another thing that those air vehicles are great at is trying to take out some of the ground vehicles that you may see. The droid army has the AAT tank, something that's really great at troop
Surprised nobody's roll jumping.
But we see here a little clip of the V-Wing doing that. Oh, man, he's just mowing some droids down there.
Yeah, just absolutely shredding. You're going to see this happen quite a bit, especially in this phase, because there's a lot of open field here, right? And you can just come through for some great great bombing runs, really, and eliminate as many people as you possibly can. And also, you put the presence of an air vehicle out there.
Flying looks totally different. I like that.
Skies, and they will, look for cover in this map.
If I see him have to lock on, I'm gonna.
In this phase, particularly.
Absolutely, and you can see right now that there is an AAT tank sitting around on the battlefield. He is probably taking out those clone troopers, but this Vulture droid is really stepping it up.
What I love about this is everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map. And then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we were talking a little bit more about the Assault class. So for somebody who has just started playing this, never played in previous versions, do you feel like the Assault class might be something perfect for them to pick up?
I think the Assault class is yes, absolutely. It's something that is, ooh, that's painful.
Again, me if I'm flying.
Something that a lot of players will be able to jump right into. They're your frontline flanker attacker. I think they're going to be fairly easy. You can get right in and just start having your typical run and gun action. Their signature ability.
Gun looks like it has a lot of spread, but I don't think these guys are tap firing.
So
so
over to a shotgun, you get a little bit
we'll
faster,
see.
and you're able to really get in there and kind of break those.
Yeah, there's a lot of spread on that. He barely fired. That thing went everywhere.
It is so good, and it's actually when I first used it, it really.
There's a tank run. It feels like I'm playing Battlefield, even though I'm not playing.
I could destroy people with it, so I just charged into the room, and
it doesn't look like there's a lock on for the air, so that's I'm actually happy.
We're also seeing some.
I didn't like the lock on, so if you actually have to aim, that'll be good.
The clones and the separatists.
Where is he? I can't tell. Is he locking on?
What a lot of
It doesn't look like it because it got like the aiming, like how to lead the target, so that wouldn't be a lock on this. So that's good.
He's really trying to track him down. This Vulture's
not having
really.
much
I like that. It looked hard, but I mean.
Oh, so we got Star Wars.
I like that.
He's playing the Assault class again. You saw him. He had a signature thermal detonator that he'll be able to kind of suppress some of those guys as he rushes in.
And there are different weapons as well. Like one of the guns that I would oftentimes use was the semi-automatic gun.
Ooh, man down.
Fired a lot slower, but you can get some great shots with it. And then there's also this nice, compact SMG style blaster that really shreds through people in close range. I was, using a little.
I mean, we want to give you a little bit more weapon variety this time around,
Yeah.
Also, some
I like that.
tank action here, and this is
More like let me not say it, but like SMG assault class. I like that.
They're trying to make their way.
Like separate them. Oh, that guy. Ooh, great grenade throw, buddy.
Continues to march down. He has to get away from that.
I don't know. Is he trying to flank the tank? That's not smart.
Hey, don't judge people who run at tanks. I do it all the time, and it works.
Got to give you some escape.
This guy don't know what he's talking about.
Some hairy action.
Uh-oh, we didn't get to see this one before. Finally,
Oh,
tell
we
us about
haven't.
Some ATRTs, yes. So these are great for taking out those AATs.
Got to figure out a
These guys
nickname
are
for
quick.
this.
They have an ion charge ability. It'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage against the tank should they see
The
it.
farts.
So you can imagine like 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield, really rushing around points. Look at this. He's just.
Look at this guy trying to roll. He's like, I can't roll. Oh, he did.
what can you do with this? And
You can run some if you want.
I was actually going to say,
what happened
could
now?
I get shot off of it if I'm on top of it because my body's exposed?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, if you couldn't get shot off, that'd be the stupidest shit I've ever seen. So I'm glad that guy's not right.
Oh man. So Mr. Muselk here, look for this guy to be on a tear a little bit later. And also, I did want to highlight, we had an officer, as a matter of fact, right in front of Star Wars.
We did, one of my favorite classes.
What is it about the officer that makes it so unique?
I mean, my controls aren't what they used to be. I'm a bit slower nowadays, but I'm able to really buff up my class, or buff up my teammates, try to let them get some extra health, let them push through the points faster. And
what happened there?
Finally,
I like that it didn't just explode and disintegrate into thin air. It actually went to the ground. I like that.
Access through our new battle point system. So instead of finding a pickup token on the map like we used to in the last game, you're now able to, depending on how well you do, whether you're scoring points via kills, via team assists, or you're playing the objective like we really want players to do, you're earning points continuously that will allow you to spend those on whether it be a special character, whether it be a vehicle, or even a hero.
And the battle points that allows you to unlock all of those things.
All those things.
And also something.
So they don't just give stuff to noobs?
That's battle point really gonna play a role there, right?
I mean, right now, definitely see a lot more.
Really?
It's an open space. You have
don't do that.
Vehicle gameplay, but once we get inside, it's going to be a different story.
That's right. Things are definitely getting heat up. And what is this happening, right? This is a lock-on just trying to shake him out.
Yep.
Is that just a missile?
Enjoy their air combat here, because that's not going to be happening for much longer.
Oh, Master G is just...
I like the way it looked. Oh, shit, man, down.
Nice job.
I like the way that went down. Okay. I like the way the tank looked when it got destroyed, and then when he got shot down like that. Not that looks mean everything, but I'm just saying.
See, after every respawn as well, you get those.
How many points you're earning?
Right? So
That's
you
right.
can use those later on. Got some specialist gameplay here as well, maybe.
Still haven't seen Pancake Face, but it is the wrong era. But I'm just saying.
Specialist class also deploy different types.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, absolutely. So they have access to a trip mine. So if you want to sit there and want to be, that true sniper character, you set some trip mines behind yourself, make sure nobody can flank you. But really, you're there to provide some of that.
I don't think the audio's right. I don't know if that's the game or just my live stream. It might just be the live stream because Twitch sucks sometimes.
More bombing.
There we go. That looks better.
Just absolutely tearing them up. I have to say, man, Musok is killing.
I hope. I don't know what they're playing. I'm assuming it's PC because everybody wants the best. But like the way you're looking here in the crosshair of the whatever you want to call it, like
definitely.
You actually have to aim it. I like that. I don't know how to describe it.
You want to be able to have at least one officer available because he keeps you going in the fight.
I mean, they really help push. When those heavies are trying to drive towards a point, you got your officer.
Hope it's that way on console. That's what I'm worried about.
Making sure that you're still able to complete that push. Or on the opposite side, if you're one of the droids and really lock down a point, the officers have access to a turret that they can place on the ground, and give a little bit more fire support for that area.
I'm trying to see if Massive G here is, he's really focused on the bombing runs, right? He's not trying to go into combat with Musok, who's up there. There's Darkness 429. Just shredding everyone up here. Maybe he can get a couple kills in the corner.
He just went into siege mode?
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh, yeah, so tell us about the siege mode.
Sure,
how does this play out?
In siege mode, for a limited time, you're able to just blow up some huge area effect shots. You lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
We also just saw the B2 Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another
with
one of my
battle points
favorites.
as well.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah, you can grab those guys via the battle point system. Those guys, great at pushing points again. They have high health, a lot of rapid fire.
A droid just doing flips.
Oh, there it is.
And this big explosion indicates phase 1 is over. Now we start phase 2. And this is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets really tight inside of that building.
Is that Darth Maul? I just saw some weird floating like double lightsaber. Can't talk. He took the words out of my mouth.
Ability that he has to be able to keep him just constantly shooting in the fight.
He's gonna make a huge difference here as the fight moves inside. I mean, there's gonna be narrow pathways. He's gonna be able to
show me Darth Maul. I don't want to see this stupid droid.
Because it's those narrow corridors. It's gonna be trouble.
Don't think so well.
Prime opportunity to push up here. Players falling. Got White Boy there.
Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Yo, that took a lot of hits. That's all I'm gonna say, but
it starts to get interesting.
Yeah, right. I just think knows what's up.
Phase 2 and phase 3 as you're inside. I mean, he's a great mobile attacker. He's gonna sit there with his lightsaber.
Close quarters too. So he's absolutely perfect for that.
Absolutely.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Some of his abilities you can see here. He's got that spin attack. He's able to.
Oh man, dude. This dude.
It was funny. I was talking to Muso earlier, and he was using Darth Maul, and he was saying.
Oh, Boba Fett for support.
As well, but he was talking about how he wishes.
Ooh, I like the way that his gun sounds right there. It looks like it takes quite a bit of shots to kill somebody with the heroes.
Unfortunately,
so what role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Not a complaint. We're just pointing it out. Oh, come on!
a hunter killer.
Stop doing this to me.
If Clone Army's
Darth Maul dead. God damn, he's playing like if I was playing, dude. God damn it.
With that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the battlefield, fire off some rockets, really just take out an individual target.
And so what difference does he have from the last game?
From the last game, we've given him a bit new tricks. He's got a new concussion rocket that will really disorient players completely. He also has this rocket barrage. Instead of just one rocket, he's able to really just lay down some suppressive fire.
Nice. Also, one thing to keep in mind, we saw the B2, here we go, but on the clone side, you know, there aren't specialist, you know, characters that you can pick up. Well, we haven't seen much of it yet, but that would be the clone jump trooper.
That's right.
Very different from the standard like assault.
Remember, I'm watching a live stream, so whatever happens, it's live.
Battlefront, the original, brought back here, but now focused on the central class.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's go with that here. With the
Ooh, that was like right in him.
He's shredding.
The heroes definitely don't look as powerful against regulars as in the previous. I think they were trying for that. I can't really tell from a short amount of gameplay like whether that'll be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it sounds like it'll be good because it's not just going to be heroes just absolutely dominating, but the counter argument to that is they are heroes. They're supposed to be really good, so I could see it either way. I'll need a bigger sample size to really...
It gives you a little bit of...
We'll see.
For your
There's pros and cons to both sides of the argument.
We got the jump troopers.
Oh boy, and here...
Jump! He jumps it! Okay, we saw it. I was like, he jumps as it freezes. Like, god damn.
We talked about it before. Jump Trooper super fun to play, but again, you know, it's attached to a specialist now.
Oh, here we go. This is what I want to see. Go in there, Maul. Come on. Go in there and... Oh.
I'm going to be excited to hop in the Jump Trooper and shred people like that.
I mean, I know a lot of people love the jump at.
Oh!
Now we've got May.
Is that Ray?
I'm super excited with her.
She's a.
Did she say May?
You know, she got out of that.
This is not Overwatch.
But,
oh, she fell down. Oh, she's not dead. Wait, is she dead? Oh, she is dead. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Oh my god, that looks even cooler.
Ray's mind trick is something that all enemies, they'll be confused for a little bit. Your controls will kind of
no one saw that.
Work against you, making you a little bit more...
Oh, there's Han. Just see him bowing down like, oh, come on.
Just so you guys know, this is when it gets insane. Because there's so much going on here. And was that a little Han?
We saw a little Han, yeah.
Are we going to get some Han?
I hope so.
I hope so.
But I mean, you saw it earlier, so every time you finish a life, we'll show you how many battle points you have, and some people have enough points to get those reinforcements, and especially this late in the game.
I like that. The more points you get, the better stuff you get. So if you suck, you fucking suck. I like that. I hope they keep it that way and don't change it.
Jump back, trying to be mobile.
When the little noobs start crying. I don't know.
And capture a point.
There's got to be a way for the bad players to get it too, so... Oh, that looks so awesome.
Through the doorway, just absolutely dominating.
I just picture someone going, say hello to my little friend, but in a droid voice. Then we get this.
Fight this one out here. There are so many lives left at the
Bubba Fett's E3.
To their team, they could really run through this. The clones have to start acting fast because if they cap it, that will be it. The Separatists will win this game.
It's not looking so good for my boys in the clone army.
Yeah, the clones, man, are failing. You're clones. What the hell? These are droids. The clankers are defeating you. What is this?
Be too picky here.
That jump pack went pretty far right there. And looked like he had more control over it compared to
Maybe I am.
the previous Battlefront.
Shots fired.
Yeah, so in this third phase though, the droids are trying to capture that throne room. So you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the main throne.
And this is such super close quarters. Do you have any like sort of strategies that you would?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're the
clones, you're hoping. Damn, I just got focused. Rip.
This is gonna be trouble.
It's like too soon, man. I can't relive Force Awakens again. You know, like don't do it.
Dude, that spin looks so good. Oh, and that. Why do we gotta change right when it's on Darth Maul? Who wanna watch whoever this is?
Combined arms fire.
Look.
Oh.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe run away.
Then again, Darth Maul was on the clone side, so I can see why they wanted, you know.
Oh man.
He was our MVP. Look at that.
Damn, longest kill streak too. Represent.
Congratulations. 36 kills he ended up picking up there, man.
My goodness.
Well, guys, that was it. What did you guys think?
Intense.
I like the way it looked. I didn't see bodyguard, but if it is in there, let me know.
It's freaking awesome. I love it. It's so good. It's like, I love the class-based gameplay personally, because again, you can really get your squad, your friends to get together and say like, hey, I want to, you know, run the officer, and we're, you know, we're going to do some.
Don't fly in this game. That's what this. This is all telling us not to fly. Don't do it.
Let's take a look at some of these outfits.
Actually, I think it's just a crash montage. I think that's what we're going to do.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, is this like? I was like, I've seen this before.
But it was Musak. I mean, he's sitting there, you know, getting as many battle points as he can before his next.
So is this just like a replay? Yeah, this guy gets shot right here. Yeah. What is this?
Either snowball your points.
They just show like funny moments after the game. That'd be actually interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Or are we just like rewatching this? I don't know.
The game. One thing I do want to compliment team on, you know, EA and DICE, just the way the game looks. It's so beautiful, especially
Droid runs fast.
Part of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, you gotta get that grenade launcher over the wall.
You guys really managed to do so. I mean, kudos on that one. Once again, just dropping jaws everywhere.
We try. I mean, the team back home is amazing. They do
Try to scattergun?
incredible things. I mean, you can see it.
I couldn't tell if that was a scattergun, but it didn't look like it went through that shield, but I don't know.
And it looks
Who knows?
beautiful.
It really does look incredible.
So I was just gushing right now. Like we did, the game looks good.
And just keep in mind, if you're watching on mine and you haven't seen the actual gameplay, the graphics are way better. It's just this is a live stream, so it's all framey.
Get my hands on it.
I'm not defending it. I'm just speaking the truth.
And destroy the clone scum. I can't wait for that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, boo him. I heard that. Whoever booed him, give that man a cookie.
So awesome.
He's a smart
now, if
person.
you guys are in LA,
Except that Darth Maul's on the side.
Fan Fest this weekend, and if you come down on Monday, we've got a chance for you guys to win a trip to Gamescom in Germany this August.
In Germany,
All you have to do is come and play, which is, I mean, that's not asking too much. And you have to be the best player of your match, and you guys will be entered to win a trip for 2 to Cologne, Germany, and a full pass to Gamescom.
Wish I could go.
You've been before?
Yeah, I've been there plenty times. It's one of the most ridiculous conventions ever.
Wanted to go to Germany.
It's insane. It's massive. So you're not. If you don't get the trip, you're going to be really sad. But if you do get the trip, you and a buddy, oh, you're going to have a good time.
And a buddy. I'd tell Foe to come. Shit.
If you guys like Star Wars, like
Not Cuddy.
you guys wanna play
He don't even play Star Wars. Fuck Cuddy.
you guys can
Cuddy's a
download
bitch.
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes right now.
I don't know why I did this.
Android or iOS. And you can play
So is there no more gameplay? This is it?
iconic characters that you guys saw today and many more. Paul, I also heard that you're making Battlefront 2 because you've been playing a lot of Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of Galaxy Heroes. I've played that game every day since it launched. I think I've actually spent about $1,000 in that game.
You have a problem.
I do have a problem.
Yeah.
But there's just so much Star
You're that
Warsy
guy.
goodness. I can't help it.
I got to pick it up. I have to play it.
You should try it.
Yeah, I know my brother. He was going nuts about it. So I guess I have to make it happen.
Yeah, I was actually playing. I started playing in December, so around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did. It's great.
At Christmas, just
All right,
away,
sorry,
just
I'm
going
busy.
nuts.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game.
All right, well there you go. There's the gameplay. So far it looked good. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this down because this is gonna be a long video. Oh, here we go. Let's end this quick. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about it.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. No thanks to this guy. All right. I will see you guys later.